Hello and welcome. My name's Andy Crook, and my mission is to help garage owners become more successful in business. How do I do that? Well, every week I go live on a training topic on one of the five pillars of business. Today's topic is your website and websites in general. And we're going to look at three different things about websites. And we're going to look at the three most important pages on your website. We're going to look at the key elements of a website, and we're going to do a blog or the news page, some information about that. And the reason for picking these three areas, it will become apparent in a second, because in this fast-paced digital era, having a website for your garage is no longer an option. It's a must-have. It's the virtual gateway that connects you to your potential customers, boosts visibility. Fucking hell. Absolute fucking shite. Can't fucking speak. Fuck. This, and start again. Hello. My name's Andy Crook, and my mission is to help garage owners become more successful in business. How do I do that? Well, I provide free training on one of the five pillars of business. I do that every week, or I try to, on a training topic of my choice. No, fucking hell. I can't fucking... I've got to do this better. Okay. Hello and welcome. My name is Andy Crook, and my mission is to help garage owners become more successful in business. And I'm your host for tonight's training on the subject of websites. Every week, I try to deliver free business training to help garage owners become more successful in business, sharing with you the exact same methods I used to turn a loss in my garage business into a modest profit in a little under 2 years. It's all based on the principle of incremental gains and continuous improvement. The Atomic Success Program can produce massive results. So that's enough from our sponsors. So let's get on today's subject of websites. And we're going to talk about three different areas about websites. I'm going to talk about the three most important pages on your website. We're going to talk about the key elements on those pages. And then we're going to talk about the blog or news feed. And the reason for talking about that will become apparent in a second. So websites then. Do you have one? I guess most of us do. If you don't, then you need to get one. Because in this fast-paced digital era, having a website for your garage is no longer an option, but a must-have. It's the virtual gateway that connects you to your potential customers, boosts your visibility, and sets you apart from your competitors. But building a professional website requires expert input. If you're not a website expert, then I suggest that you get an expert to do it for you, because the time you spend building your website could be better off doing what I would call your highest earning or highest income generating task. And it's probably not building your website. So unless you're an expert in SEO, keywords, and you have the discipline to update the content that is required to build a professional looking website, then I suggest this is something that you outsource, so that you get a professional in and do for you. It'll probably pay for itself many times over. Now, I understand why, as a business owner, and especially a garage owner, you want to have a certain amount of input into the appearance of your website, because you want to inject your personality, you want to inject your values into that website, and you want customers to be able to see what you're all about. And that's key, I suppose. But that can be done if you get the right people to build your website for you. And that's why we're going to talk about the blog or the news page. So let's get on with it then. What are the three most important pages on your website? Well, the most important page is your home page. The next page we're going to talk about today is the About Us page. And then we're going to talk about landing pages. So they're the three most important pages as I see it. So the home page is probably the most important part of your website. It's the first page visitors see when they land on your website if they type in normally your garage name, because normally your garage name is in your website. And it serves as the virtual storefront for your garage, and it needs to make a strong impression. The homepage should provide an overview of your garage, highlighting your key services, expertise, and unique selling points. You need to make sure your homepage is visually appealing and easy to navigate. It really does need to pop out at the audience or the potential customer. So the homepage is the one that you need to spend the most time on initially. Or, like I say, this is sincere advice, get a professional to do it, because they'll know what makes a good homepage, whereas you'll be guessing. The About Us page is I would say, the next most important page on your website, because it's essential for potential customers to learn about your garage before reaching out or visiting in person. It's saving time for both parties. You can see whether or not you're a good fit for customers, and customers can see if they're a good fit for you. And that's what the About Us page. Now, the About Us page shouldn't be, if you like, a template. It should have the very personality of your business injected into it. The About Us page is also where you can put any job adverts, and you can always be recruited via your About Us page, because you can always say that you're looking for talent. What this does is it allows you to, if you like, always be looking for talent, which is one of the things that I advocate in business, is that you shouldn't really just you shouldn't only recruit when you need staff. You should always be recruited. Now, that doesn't mean you're always looking to get rid of staff, but at the same time, it means when you are recruiting that it's not unusual, because you're always recruiting. You're always looking for talent. And the About Us page is a great place to put your vacancies, but also to say that you are there, that you are always looking for talent, and anyone and everyone should apply when they feel they're a fit for your business. So that's the About Us page. And then the third most important page on your website are the landing pages. Now, a landing page provides detailed information about the range of services you offer. These pages should be accompanied by a full description highlighting the benefits and value to your customers, including relevant images or videos can further enhance the presentation of your services. Make sure to emphasize any specialist services or certifications the garage has, as it can help you differentiate from your competitors. Now, landing pages, I believe that you should have a landing page for each and every one of your services. And this is where you put the detailed information that isn't on the homepage. The homepage outlines your key services, but you should have a landing page for each and every one of the services you provide. And this makes anyone searching for one of those services, makes your garage visible to them should they put that in a keyword search. And this is key because this is what differentiates you from other garages. Because if the service you're providing has its dedicated landing page, there's going to be far more information on that than there will be on your homepage. Most other businesses have an own homepage and very little else in terms of the content on their website. So what we need to do is, every time we run an advert, every time we promote something on social media, that should point not to your homepage, but to the landing page. And the landing page is created for each and every service. So you can effectively, for everything you can think of that your business does, you can create an ad or a social media post which points back to a landing page and not the homepage. And that, I think, is something that most businesses don't do. And certainly garages businesses don't do very well. Once again, if you get an expert to do your website for you, they should be able to create a landing page for every single service that you provide. You basically tell them or give them a list of the services you provide, the images you want to use, and to a lesser extent, the text you want to see on there. And they'll incorporate that into the landing pages they create for you. So they're the three most important pages on your website. So the homepage, which really needs to ping out at the customer. The About Us page, which needs to inject a bit of personality, a little bit of what's your garage is about on the internet. If you like, it's an ideal opportunity to to show your personality, your values, and what you feel is important, and also any job offers, and landing pages for every single service that you have with the detailed information about the range of services you offer. So what are the key elements that you need to have on each and every page? So a website serves as an information hub for your garage, and every page, this doesn't matter what the page is about on your website, should have consistent branding. It should include images of your site and your staff. No, if you like, library images. And this is really, really important. And it's one of my, if you like, pet hates is technicians in dungarees on websites. Now, I don't know many garages, if any, in the UK where the technician wears a pair of dungarees for overalls. Yet that's the common image that you see, and it's a sure telltale that you're using library images or stock images on your website. You want your website to look like, and the experience the customer has online to be exactly the same experience as they would have if they walked into your building. So they want to see the same members of staff, and they want to see the same actual building. Yeah. Now, the other thing that always bugs me about websites is garages wait for the most, if you like, impressive car to turn up. So when that Bentley Continental's in for its MOT or its once a year service, the one Bentley Continental you see a year, that's the photograph that goes on your website because you think that looks impressive. But that means that anyone who doesn't drive a Bentley Continental because you're a general repair workshop, they probably think, that might not be the garage for me because they fix Bentley Continentals. Well, if you do, have pictures of Bentley Continentals. If you're more likely to be servicing a Fiesta or a Focus, have pictures of Fiestas and Focuses in the background, because that's who you want to attract. It's obvious when it's pointed out to you, but it doesn't feel obvious when you're trying to build an impressive looking website. You want clear and prominent calls to action. Online booking forms allowing customers to convenient schedule visits to their garages are a must nowadays, and it's almost expected of a modern garage to be able to book online, and it removes a great deal of the friction. The newer generations do not like phoning any business, and if they can get away with messaging or online bookings, that's what they prefer to do. It's convenient. So are you making access to your garage convenient? A contact form. Every page should have a contact form. All the necessary contact information, such as the garage's address, phone number, email address, operating hours, a map and directions, plus any additional information that customers may find useful, like where the parking is, where they can park, where they shouldn't park. That should all be on every page of the website, right at the bottom. So that doesn't matter what page they land on, they can find you and they can get in touch with you. Remember, clear and prominent calls to action. If you want them to contact you, make sure they know that's what they need to do to get in touch with you. How you want them to contact you, make sure that's clear. Make sure you give them options on how to contact you so the customer can decide which is most convenient. And then on the bottom or in somewhere on every page, you want customer testimonials and reviews. Dedicate a section on every page to showcase customer testimonials. Highlight positive feedback stories from satisfied customers who have had a great experience at your garage. It's called social proof, and it can help build trust and encourage potential customers to choose your garage for their vehicle needs. So the blog or news page. Well, the reason this is one of the most important elements of your website is because if you have your website built by a professional, one of the things you can do is you can update or have access to the blog or the news page, whatever you want to call it, the offers page on your website, and you need to constantly update it. But it can be a bit of a challenge because unless you've got the discipline to keep updating it, you don't know what to put on there because simply you'll run out of stories. So the things to put on there are industry news and updates. Keep your audience informed about the latest trends, advancements, and news in the automotive industry. Sharing industry insights showcases your garage's awareness and involvement in the field and positions you as a trusted source of up-to-date information. And all you need to do is look at what the big names, if you like, in the automotive industry are saying and putting in their news feeds, and put your spin on that. Once a month, job done. Case studies or success stories. Highlight successful repair and maintenance projects your garage has completed. These case studies can demonstrate your garage's problem-solving abilities, technical expertise, and commitment to customer satisfaction. One of those a month. Dead simple. Special offers and promotions. Use your news or blog page to announce and promote any special offers, discounts, don't like those so much, or seasonal promotions your garages is running. These can include, so if you like, package deals or limited time offers. Regularly updating your audience about these promotions can encourage them to take advantage of discounts and drive more business to your garage. Community involvement and events. I love this one. Share information about any community involvement initiatives, sponsorships, or events your garage is participating in. Demonstrating your garage's commitment to the community can help build a positive reputation and foster greater customer loyalty. Just some ideas to put on your blog page. Remember, if you have got an outside agency building your website for you, you still have the opportunity to inject your personality on the website by providing stuff for them to use, pictures. Yeah, when they're asking for this stuff, don't think, oh God, what do I want to do that for? They're the experts. Send them as much as you can. They'll pick what's good and what's suitable. Once it's built, make sure that you've got decent information about you and the garage and its values on the About Us page. And then once a month, minimum, ideally once a week, update your blog and news page. Google loves websites that are constantly updated. It'll help with your SEO. So unless you are a website expert, I recommend that you get an expert to do it for you, an outside agency that you can trust to build a website that will be found by your customers. If you've got any questions or you'd like to know who I would recommend to build a website, get in touch. Thanks for listening. If I've made you think a little bit about how you run your business and the content on your website, then I've done my job. Thanks for listening. Bye.